Welcome back, everyone. And I'm here with the winner, officially. It's official now, with the winner of the US Chess Championship, Fabiano Caruana. Fabi, my congratulations with this victory. It's not just victory in this event, but it's like the fourth title in a row you managed to win, beating the, not beating, like, I mean, the Bobby Fischer result, 4 victories in a row. Like, what are your feelings?
Yeah, very, very good. Today went well. I was nervous watching Wesley's game and knowing that he was in such good shape and watching closely. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. But Grigori held, and overall very, very happy with the result. Yeah, couldn't have really hoped for more.
Yeah, I mean, we were discussing now with Wesley. I was asking him if he felt responsible for Grigori's fate. And I was wondering, like, and Wesley said that you might buy him a dinner tonight for sure. Like, what do you think about the fact that your second had to actually, he had such a big responsibility today in his game?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's used to it. He's also a professional player. And
absolutely.
He's played in very serious events, and he's very strong. So, I mean, I didn't feel like he would be feeling some extra pressure. I just was worried because his position out of the opening was very dangerous. But of course, I'll buy Grigori dinner, and I'll also buy Wesley dinner if he wants it.
Yeah, we're also, Carissa was inviting everyone for ice cream. I think we're going to have really a lot of fun these days.
Also a good idea.
In St. Louis. So this fourth title in a row, like, what does it mean for you?
Well, I mean, I always feel like this tournament is very meaningful. It's the strongest national championship in the world. Has a huge history. You know, you mentioned Bobby Fischer, one of the greatest players of all time, without a doubt. And of course, it's impossible to match his achievements in the U.S. Championship, especially the one which
yes.
the 11 out of 11, which I think we'll never reach, but still.
Repeating his result 4 in a row?
That's, I mean, I couldn't have possibly hoped for that, but yeah, it's just an amazing feeling. Because I did struggle to win this tournament for many years, and I remember Wesley was winning a few titles, and I was always like, maybe getting close sometimes, but not quite making it, and then one year I had a great tournament, but Sam even did better, Sam Shankland, and I was +5. I thought, okay, this normally should be enough, but he had a tremendous tournament. So the competition is really tough, and there were some recent years where I felt like, you know, people weren't playing at their best, so I was able to win without too much difficulties. But this year, I mean, I think Wesley was playing really great. A lot of people were very ambitious, like we saw Hans was up and down, but trying to win games, but struggling to hold some games sometimes. So yeah, it was a very tough tournament. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, apart from buying dinners to Wesley and Grigori, anything in your mind? How are you going to celebrate, if you have any time for that?
Yeah, well, there is another tournament soon, so I'll have to play quite soon. But yeah, just yeah.
And speaking about this tournament, where we are going to play not just in the tournament, it's going to be the clutch chess event, and we will have Magnus, Gukesh, and Hikaru competing. I mean, what do you think? Monday back to the board again.
Very tough event for sure. I mean, yeah, the number 1 and 2 in the world by rankings, and Gukesh, the world champion, and so I have to face all of them. And it's rapid chess, which makes it a bit more relaxed in some sense, but on the other hand, a lot will be at stake on the final day. But I view it more as like an event where I can maybe experiment a bit, have some fun, just because I had this very tough event, and now I do want to like take it a bit more relaxed. I mean, the recent schedule has been very hectic.
Yeah, you've been playing to Brazil as well. We just came from Brazil and started to play in these events as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so Yasser has a question for you, so perhaps we can join the studio and discuss.
Yeah, on behalf of Kate and myself, first of all, our big congratulations. But for us, we were really impressed by Andy Woodward, and a young phenom out of Texas. Your thoughts about Andy's success in this U.S. championship?
Yasser said that he was very impressed by the play of Andy Woodward, and your thoughts about his play in this championship?
Yeah, I'm actually like really impressed in general with the young talents we have in the U.S. I mean, Andy is definitely at the forefront, along with Mishra. They're right now seem like the two most promising of the really young players. We have some guys who are young, like Hans, Sam, in their early 20s or mid 20s. They're still young and very promising. But these guys who are still in their teenage years and will improve a lot soon. I think, like, undoubtedly, they're at like the prime improvement stage, and Andy is one of them.
I think he was the only one who actually came a little bit close to beat you, Fabi, in this event.
Yeah, he was very, very close. I was objectively losing. And yeah, he was very close. And also he won a good game against Hans. That was an impressive game. And other games. I mean, he was like yesterday. I think that he was basically one move away from beating Sam. So he could have won even more games. Still some inexperience. There's a lot of things for him to improve on, but that's a good thing, because if you can improve, then.
And at this moment, look, Levon is already discussing something with Ray Robson and Sam Sevian.
Well, this is an interesting.
Giving them instructions what they have to do. Getting ready for the awarding ceremony, I guess.
This was an interesting game because, like, the opening, Sam was just dead lost. And he had just mixed up. You're supposed to trade pawns first and then play f6 and then sack the piece. But he sacked it in the wrong version.
Yeah, so Levon is explaining this youngster.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, not completely youngster. I mean, to Sam, I think, what he should have done. Fabi, are you impressed also with Carissa's result in the women's section? You're winning this event simultaneously for the second time, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I think maybe she's won 3 in a row, right?
Even,
I think
yes,
so.
Yes,
yeah,
third time.
She's extremely dominant in this tournament. And she's playing extremely well for many years now. She's probably crossing 2450. Like one of
she will be in top 20, I think, after this event.
I think one of the best players in the world. I just hope that she'll be competing for the World Championship in the near future. I think she has a legitimate chance, and also to become Grandmaster. I think that's very realistic. So I'm wishing her the best. I think that she's very ambitious and very fighting, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing for a player.
Exactly. And now, after this clutch event, I think you are going to India, if I'm not mistaken. Are you playing?
No,
yes,
I'm
finally,
not playing.
some rest.
Yeah,
yes.
It's the one thing I'm not playing, so I'm taking November off. I'll watch with a lot of interest. It decides 3 spots of the candidates. And I think a lot of players here are going. Levon, Hans.
Yes, almost everyone from this tournament.
Wesley.
Sam, I think, maybe.
Yeah, Sam, maybe both Sams. Grigori's going. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. Are you thinking to become a commentator suddenly, since you're not playing? Maybe a little bit of commentary. Yeah, maybe a little bit, because I do watch with interest, and sometimes you also want to talk about it, not just watch on your own. Yeah, and my last question: who was helping you during this event? Whom you would like to thank after the tournament? Yeah, Emilio Cordova was my coach. We actually have an interesting history because we played, like, in one of my first, I mean, maybe not first events, but when I was very young. So it was like the under-8 Pan American Youth Championship. Yeah, and that was a long time ago, yeah. So we played 2 times in those youth championships, and then we played last year. It was our 3rd game. So we took a break from like 2001 until 2024, yeah. Wow. Longest break between games. But yeah, we have this history going back as kids. He was incredibly talented, and he won with 9 out of 9 when I first played the Pan American Youth Championship. So yeah, he helped me in the tournament, and it was very good, and very happy for his help. And of course, Grigori helped you as well in the last round. Fabi, thank you so much for being here. I mean, showing such a great result. I mean, making happy all your fans around the world, including myself. Really, really huge congratulations to you, Fabi. And now it's time to go for the commercial break, but we will be back very soon because the awarding. Yeah. So this time we are going back to the studio because soon we'll have the awarding ceremony. Thank you, Anastasiya. Thank you, Fabi. Again, congratulations.